Detroit Regional, just got top 8 with Blackwings. I almost didn't show up today. Just want to shout out my boy Kemp for the Blackwing Armor Master, or I'm sorry, Blackwing Dragon sleeves, and the Crow Field Center. This is pretty sick. Yeah, let's get into the deck profile. Pretty standard stuff. 3 Simoon, best card in the deck. And we got 3 Sudri, second best card in the deck. We got 3 Shamal. So we play a total of 16 Blackwing monsters, and then the rest is extenders. We play 3 Vata, probably like the best extender in the entire deck. 1 Zephyros. We play 1 Hermatin. We play 1 Sharinga, 1 Chinook. 16 Blackwing monsters total. Next, we're gonna get on to the spice. We play double Lubellion. I was playing this at 3, but sometimes like it kind of clogs your hand. So I was like, let me just try cutting it to 2 today and kind of see how it works. This card was really good every time I saw it. We play 1 Magnamut, 2 Druid Swarm. We play 1 Boldrake, 1 Searnir. Honestly, this package was perfect for today. I went into it thinking like this even kind of like helps against the fire matchups, because anytime they have like their dark link monsters in the graveyard, you can just banish it with one of your bestial monsters, and then it kind of like slows them down on top of like the hand traps and stuff like that. So I actually came into this with less bestials, and so I upped it like last minute, and the ratio was pretty dang near perfect for me. And then we play 1 Assault. This it's pretty good as an extender, because if they stop your normal summon, you can special and then still synchro and combo. And then it's really good with the bestials, because if they get banished or tribute, you can banish it to special summon. And then it's also a small world target, so it's really good. We played 2 Nib. Honestly, I did not resolve Nib the entire time today. I haven't resolved it once today. Yeah, the only time I could have resolved Nib, I had Super Poly, discarded the Nib to Super Poly, but I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like it when it's good, but when it does nothing, it does nothing. So that's why I only wanted to play 2 and not 3. We played 2 Black Whirlwind and 1 Black Feather Whirlwind. The ratios were perfect. Every time I got to it, I needed it, so you can pretty much search it. We play 1 Branded Regain for the Bestial package. We play 3 Small World. This card came in pretty clutch. I honestly only seen it like 2 times today, but both times I saw it, I won. We only played 2 Pot. Honestly, this was perfect at 2. I normally play it at 3, but this tournament, since I wanted to play 45 cards, I needed a couple things to cut, Lubellion being one of them, and then I cut one of the pots. Really good. So at 2, it was perfect. I didn't like see 2 in my hand like I normally do. We played 2 Tactics. Sorry about the different rarities, but that's all I got. 2 Tactics. Card was pretty good. Honestly, I probably used it once or twice today, but when I had it. It was good. Next, we play 1 Call by the Grave. I literally did not resolve this card once, but I was playing through hand traps all day, so it worked out. We play 3 Super Poly. This card is one of the MVPs in the deck. It helped me against Voiceless. It helped me against Fire. It helped me against a lot of decks, because a lot of decks target. So my main go-to Super Poly target was this Call Dark, and then you can't target none of my monsters. A lot of times they had Imperm, they had Effect Veiler, they had Mourner, and they was just looking stupid. So yeah, Super Poly, really good. We play 1 Monster Reborn. I literally won 2 games off of Monster Reborn. It was that good. Late game in the grind, summon full Armor Master. If the monster has a wedge counter, take control. Or even like, I had a crazy play where I Monster Reborn, my Dissipator, my full Armor Master still. It was just crazy, bro. It was like the only, like, we were just in top deck mode, and this is what I top deck, and I won the game. Monster Reborn was going crazy. I only played 2 Imperm. I literally last minute put this in because I felt like I wasn't playing enough hand traps. I barely play hand traps. I opted to go for board breakers over hand traps, but this was perfect at 2. I seen it when I needed it. And then we play 1 Twin Shadow. I love this card. I love this card. I love this card. Too good.
Last minute changes against second place. Yeah, that's how that works.
All right, next we're going to go on to the extra deck. Pretty generic stuff. We play Double Armor Master. This card is a must at 2 for me personally because every time I make 1, it's pretty easy to out. You just run it over by battle. So the second one with the Twin Shadow, they have no out. Like, they use a lot of resources to get over 1, but you make a second one, they just kind of look at their hand like, how do I get over 2? So it's really good. I would literally not change this ratio at all. I played 2 Assault Mode Dragons. I really never needed the third one. The second is perfect. The double burn tax dragon is what people was calling it today. So
the other tax dragon.
It was really good. We play 1 Boris. Never need this card at 2. It's really good at 1. This card maybe you need at 2, but honestly I never needed it at 2 because either my games were grinding or not grinding. So 1 Blackwing dragon was perfect for me at 1. Honestly, the whole day I bricked maybe twice. My 1 loss, I bricked game 3. I had Samu, Serenir, Black Whirlwind, Tactics, and a Monster Reborn. That is the only time I had an unplayable hand out of 9 rounds. And then the other time I bricked was because I got hand trapped to death, but it was not full combo. But this is the only time I bricked all day. We play 1 No Thong. This card won me time twice, so yeah, shout out to No Thong. This is probably hands down, besides Full Armor Master, this is the best synchro of my entire deck. This card goes crazy. That's all I need to say. We play the Dragoon package here and here.
Whoops.
I like this package because I honestly only used this 1 time. I tried to go into it a second time, but it got impermed. But honestly, the 1 time I had it, it won me the game. I sat on this Dispater and a Full Armor Master. Obviously, that's kind of hard to out. And that was through 2 hand traps. Honestly, I'm considering cutting this because I barely make it. But when I do make it, it's really good because it's really hard to out with a Full Armor Master. I guess if I were to cut this, I would probably play a Berserker and then maybe a Baron. But I really like this, so I would. Those are the 2 things I would probably test next. We play the 3 Super Poly targets. I made Starving Venom 1 time today, and then I used the effect to gain a bunch of attack and then attacked for game. And then another time it was negated and destroyed, and then I blew up all of his monsters. This card I made all of the time today. Again, effect, Call Darks, can't Imperm, can't Veiler, can't Mourner, none of my dark monsters, so it was really good. And then there's a couple times where I called Light, had a Bestial, and then Dark plus Light equals Chaos Angel, Dark and Light, and then I just played through everything. So, yeah, Super Poly targets go crazy. And then we play 1 Chaos Angel, 1 SP. SP was pretty good. SP helped me play around Nib a lot because they would Nib, I would chain SP, and then Armor Master's unaffected, and then I would let the SP die, and then probably 2 of my important synchros come back. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck. And then last but not least, the side deck. I would probably change this up, to be honest. Again, I threw this deck together at the very last second. I haven't played this deck the entire format. I played it a lot last format. This whole format I've been on cash. I played 3 Shifter. I seen it a couple times. I actually play tested this in the main at locals, and I didn't like it in the main, but in the side it was perfect. Every time I needed it, I saw it. I resolved it twice today. I seen it twice today. The 1 time I resolved it, I won. The second time, he called by the grave did, but I ended up breaking his board. It was last round. So yeah, this was pretty good in the side. We played 3 evenly matched, probably one of the best cards in the side for sure. It helped me win against Cash. It helped me win against Branded. It just breaks everything. It helped me also win against Voiceless. So yeah, I love evenly matched. Would not change this for anything. We played 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Harpies. Honestly, I've never seen any of these cards today. I sided them only a couple times, just depending on what deck I was playing against. But I saw it one time, and it helped me win a game. It helped me like break a board with like evenly matched plus Lightning Storm. Obviously, like you can't really out both, so it was really good. But again, I've barely seen it. I might consider taking these out for Cosmic Cyclones, but it also helps break like Link monsters and stuff in attack, so I liked it. We also played 2 Dark Ruler No More. I was heavily considered playing this at 3. I didn't want to like oversee it, but I wanted to see it enough. I may bump this up to 3. This helped me win against Voiceless. With the Super Poly plus Dark Ruler No More, like I broke their board pretty easily. Because a lot of the times when you break Voiceless, they can like just pretty much make the same board. So it was pretty clutch. I really like this card. I might up it to 3. Now this is controversial. I only play 2 cross-out designators. I don't like seeing 3 because sometimes I'll open 2 with like a call by and no combo pieces, so it bricks if you play it at 3. 2 was perfect, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I sided it so many times for the hand traps, but I didn't see it a single time all day. Did not resolve this card once. And then I play 2 draw. Again, I wasn't like super big on the hand trap, so I tried to play hand traps to a minimum and focus on board breakers. I last minute put this in. It was summon limits, but I took the summon limits out and then moved around a couple of the ratios for these. I may go back to the summon limit because, again, I never seen this, but I'm sure when I needed it, it would have helped me play through like Nib and a couple other stuff. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my boy Chung. Shout out to my boy Julian. Shout out to everybody that believed in me safe. Everybody, you know, top 8 Blackwings. Let's go. That's it.